What if healing isn't about fixing yourself and awakening isn't about becoming someone new? What if everything you've actually been searching for has been waiting for you right beneath the noise? Welcome to Awaken to You. These are unfiltered conversations between an oracle and a medium as we open the channel to explore consciousness, healing, intuition, and the nature of reality. We do not script these episodes. We simply listen to our guidance and trust that the message meant for you will find you. Hi, I'm Bethany, an oracle and intuitive business strategist.
Hi, I'm Susan. I'm a healing medium using pattern recognition to intuitively access and release inherited energetic programs.
Together, we've spent more than 2 decades helping entrepreneurs, visionary leaders, and individuals uncover these unseen patterns shaping their lives, health, relationships, business, and purpose through intuitive guidance, energetic healing, and channeled insight. The frequency is there. Just notice what shifts. All right, let's get started. What came up this week is that Susan got stung. So she reached out and she's like, Bethany, what are you seeing here? And I'm like, I'm literally getting the metaphor. Where are you being stung in life? Did that bring anything up for you?
It brings something up for me. Yeah, I mean, it did. I feel like a lot of times I'm stinging myself.
Ooh, self-sting.
Well, no, it's a reflection of yourself.
So the bee is reflecting you. And it was
pay attention. What are you doing?
What are you missing?
What are you missing?
Yeah.
And I was cleaning stuff. And they were like, let's do something else. Let's use your time.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I looked at the sting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could have cleared the energy, but I sat there with it.
Did you look up the spiritual meaning? I just did.
No, I did not.
What?
I didn't.
Focused action. It represents focused action, unyielding resilience, and the protection of personal boundaries. Yeah.
Is that by getting a bee sting? Or
Wasp.
wasp?
Wasps are relentless workers. So you were worker being. Oh, that's funny. Worker bee.
I was working. I was doing the horse thing. And it's interesting.
Ooh, it came to me.
What?
You're being stung by the people in the business, in the horse business. Wide open yes on that.
What does that mean? I can read it 4 different ways, but I want you to tell me what's coming through for you.
What's coming through to me is you feel like you're being stung by the business. Like you're giving it your all. You're showing up. You're supporting. You love being there. You love being with the horses, and you're being also stung by them. Yeah.
That's interesting.
What do you get?
I just get that I need to pay attention, like do my thing with the horse.
Yeah.
And not do so much work, like busy work.
Busy work meaning working outside of your horses, or busy work doing like healing session?
Like, no, I need to start doing more of that, like stepping into that. And
into what you want.
Yeah.
Into what you want to do.
Not because I have all this other stuff that has to be taken care of, like the house. And I have all these excuses. And it's like, I feel like because I was around the horses, it's like, hey, hello, right here. What are you doing? Pay attention. That's what I got.
By you focusing on what you want to create in your life and with the horses, which is magical healing for more people than just your family. That's so good because you've been giving a lot of energy to the whole business that's not yours.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
That's where you're being stung. Okay. For everyone listening. So the moral of the healing here for anyone that's listening, because we are reflecting it out into the world, is to be focused on what you want to create and maybe not put so much energy where people are stinging you.
Or that I'm stinging myself on not showing up in the world, right?
And just everywhere we're stinging ourselves for not showing up in the world. And we're not living the life that we want that's literally right there in front of us. And right as I say that, I feel like I'm being stabbed in the back. So clearing everywhere we're stabbing someone in the back, we're just exposing truth because that's what we do. It's going to get even greater today.
Yes, it is.
So I do want to say, since we are on this podcast journey of just us chit-chatting away, is that Susan healed her bee sting in like a day. So even though it was spreading and heat, but she did the Benadryl the whole 9 yards. We went to town and we healed it in her hand. 2 days later? It's totally fine.
One
day later.
Yesterday.
Oh my God. Time. What is time? So
what is time? I did find a past life where it was just I was coming out of hiding, of being who I authentically am, right? The world wasn't ready for me to show up in that light. And there was like a zillion bees all over me. So I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah. So everywhere we're creating situations to protect us, clean, transmute.
Oh, I love that.
Even though the situations that are quote unquote protecting is actually heavier and worse. Us being our greatest selves, doing that which we want, being the light that we are, is an easier life than where we're at. And our ego and our fears are like, oh my God, I can't make a change. It's just going to be so much effort. It's going to be so much work. When actually it's like, no, it's easier. Our mission here is to be joy and to find joy and clear everywhere that doesn't bring us joy.
Yeah, but I think that we learned that from our parents, right? Like we learned every new adventure, we should not go into it with excitement. We should go into it with, let's think of all the reasons why we should be in fear of it.
What won't work.
We're not even aware that we're doing it sometimes. We just automatically go into a panic mode. And that's when we need to look at it and say, let's look at the energy of why it's showing up in that way.
Yeah, you always say that.
I do, because most of us are so afraid of stepping into that. Like, what is the worst thing that could happen if you let go of the fear?
Yeah.
The worst thing that is ever going to happen to you is everything is possible and you can change everything, but we were taught that we can't, and there's limits.
Mm-hmm.
So once we let go of all those limits, then hello.
A lot of the limits that are showing up in my world right now, besides my own, that I want to transition here is growing older, limiting brain function, memory, my parents, other people's parents that I know of. Like, a friend just lost a parent to dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know which one. They're all connected in my world. But yeah, it's like, why I keep clearing, like, everywhere growing older or getting older has to be hard, has to be difficult. Like, where did we create this story?
I love that you brought this up, because just the other day I said this and I was awakened to it and I was like, oh my God, I love him. I had said to somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. And all of a sudden, all the light bulbs went off. Like I hit the jackpot. They're like, why are you saying that? Why do you keep saying it unconsciously that you keep forgetting everything? Oh, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that. We don't forget to do it. We're just saying that. Right?
We chose something else that came up as a higher priority.
And so then I'm like, well, why do we say that? Why we unconsciously choose it? Which then I want to go into this for a moment.
Yeah.
because I'm holding up the Bible.
She's holding the Bible, everyone.
And if I turn anybody off, stay with us, please.
Yeah, to get ready for it.
You know, it's under Mark 11:23, right? So it's talking about Jesus, and it says, so the statement that I really want to talk about is, it says, believe that what he says will happen and it will be done for him. And it's like, we talk about all these things. We talk about them like we believe them.
Yeah.
And then we're shocked when it happens.
Totally.
But it's talking about how we are casting spells with our voices all the time.
Poonam sent something to Dash and I this week that the number one quote in the Bible is basically, do not be afraid. Even though I sent this to the family feed, and my dad's like, well, the Old Testament is all about fear. And I'm like, okay.
Of course it is.
And then I'm like, let's see how many times the Bible contradicts itself. Some people will argue this, and then others are like thousands, and other was like 400 times. It's like all contradictory. But if that is the number one message, do not be afraid, maybe there's a reason for that. I was thinking, okay, thank you that we have AI now to make things so much easier. So my mom, I've been doing healing, or I had done healing with her. I'm doing healing on myself to support her. Whether or not she realizes it's working. It is working. She was so much like more positive the other day. I sent her, based on like the theta healing stuff, I sent her all of the phrases. I copied and pasted them as like an affirmation, because she's somewhat resistant sometimes to doing healing. It's like she has to check her spiritual guides and all, her priest or whatever, before doing a healing session. So I'm like, okay, let's turn these into affirmations. I think my mom can get behind an affirmation. So I send her like, I don't know, like 50. And then she's like, the other day, because she hasn't really been reading them, and I'm like, just choose one a day, which I admit I haven't. So Claire and Transmute everywhere, I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. But she's like, Bethany, I can look for positive affirmations in the Bible. And I'm like, oh my God, are you not listening to what I just sent you? Did you not read the notes? But now I'm like, oh my goodness, thanks to AI, I can literally take those 50 things that I already changed to an affirmation, put them in the AI and say, find me Bible verses that match these, and then give them to her.
That's beautiful.
So powerful. But at least the shift is that like she's starting to like awaken to like, okay, yeah, I can receive healing. I can also be healed. My mom's very much a healer herself, and she loves to support other people. Yeah, not all, but many of us beautiful light workers do. So yeah,
oh my God.
So good.
I literally want to bite my tongue, but I have to say it.
Perfect.
Why are we allowing other people to control our lives?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. And
yeah,
like priests and churches,
the Bible.
When you're awakened, you can read the Bible and clear a lot of energy around the harshness of it.
Mm-hmm.
It might give you links into your past of what life was really like, but they're just stories. That's all they. It's kind of like David and the lion. Why do you think he didn't get eaten by the lions, people? Like, because he didn't believe that he was going to be eaten by the lions. Do you know what I mean? I mean,
so magical.
He didn't go to a priest or somebody. It's funny, I sat in church and somebody was getting married recently, and I just watched this priest think that he had power and control over the whole congregation, that he had something so special. And he has something special within him, for him, right? Everybody has that within themselves. You don't need a church to tell you that.
Yeah.
You don't need to worship something outside of yourself. You are the beautiful reflection of God. You're the beautiful reflection of his vision. And if everything is possible through his vision, then why are you allowing somebody else to tell you who you are?
Because we've been programmed that our whole
I
entire life to
know.
listen to somebody else, to listen to our parents, to listen to our teachers, to listen to whoever, that they know more than we do.
Everybody has more authority over you than you.
One thing that I haven't done, and now it's even more difficult to do, but at some point I can, is the Vipassana retreat. It's a 10-day silent retreat. Those things are heavy duty because you are silent for 10 days, no phones, no anything. So you're forced to go inward. Like, it's easier for me to listen to a guided meditation. Even if it's a Joe Dispenza meditation, he's still guiding the thing. It's not like, just be silent.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But
Because of our program.
it's all your reflections. It's all within you, right? You're not asking for somebody else to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You're understanding how people are showing up in your life. They're showing up for unhealed energies that need to be healed, and they're showing you that. So that's the part that people don't want to look at.
I want to share one of the things that Susan does that I've attempted to do, but I haven't really found the time. And she does this on and off. I love it. She literally goes and clears and transmutes as she reads the Bible.
Oh, I do.
She'll even cross it out and then send me stuff. There's powerful messages, and there's stuff that it's like, oh my God, you're literally casting these awful spells on us by reading it.
And people are like, oh my God, I believe in the Bible. Do you really believe in everything in there? Women are like so degraded in the Bible. You think that your God really wants that. My God does not. My God has equal opportunity for everybody, no matter what color, no matter what sex, no matter who you are.
Or like family name, because that's a whole thing.
Yeah. I am no better than anybody else. I am a reflection of you, right? Like,
yeah.
Nobody is better than anybody else. And if you're going to sit there and tell me that you're God according to the Bible and you love it, most people haven't even read the Bible. They don't even understand.
You probably read more of the Bible than many Christians.
Oh my God. Everything is repeating itself. The wars. Why are we thinking that? Like,
so literally, we clear the pattern. So Susan and I are constantly, when we're doing sessions, there was a time when it was like maybe last year or 2 years ago when it was like all the time we were constantly going back all the way to Adam and Eve. As if that's the truth, whether it is or isn't. We have been programmed to believe it is, or a lot of people have. Obviously, at this point now, there's like monkeys and aliens and all this. But yeah, you want to talk about Adam and Eve?
There are a zillion ways to look at it. And I've looked at it a zillion different ways, right? So I think when you and I first started, connecting, it was like, oh my God, Adam totally reprimanded Eve for eating the apple. And can you imagine the feeling of women they don't obey, they don't do things right, like all of this energy. And if you look at the whole world, us women are degraded, right? We are like servants to men. And it's like, no, we're not. You're not a servant to him. You're not a servant to anybody but yourself.
He's acting out of fear as well.
Totally afraid.
He's casting his fear onto her.
Yeah. All he had to say was, oh my God, Eve, thank you for being so amazingly brave and just trying the apple. What's it like? But no, we don't. We don't do that. We go into the fear of it, right? Because that's what we're taught. But nobody ever questions that. Nobody ever questions. And there is no way possible that, that's another time. We need to talk about Jesus another time.
But
oh my God, I am. I really am. And I'm like, dude, we have to go into a different session.
Everywhere we're not allowed to taste success, clear and transmute. Like that's what's showing up right now. Everywhere we're not allowed to be in the juiciness and the deliciousness of life, clear and transmute. And this is for everyone listening. When we're saying these things, we're literally transmuting for the whole entire world and humanity of this program.
You can feel the energy leave off of you. It doesn't feel very good. Like, and if you're numb to it, then that's another thing that you should look into, because how many times have we been told that shut down your emotions? Don't do that. Don't cry.
Yes.
Don't
That literally
cry.
just showed up in the cord release I was doing for the client. The person that we were doing the cord release, they were like completely glassed and shut down. And I had to bring in her higher self because she was so disconnected from herself, from her emotions, because she wasn't willing to look at the truth. This is a way people numb themselves. They just decide, this is how life's going to be. I'm just going to settle and I'm going to do my best to just be here in this lane. And not that you can't make it enjoyable. Like I'm all for that, but you can literally clear up the energy. So it really is joyous. Like whatever settled joy is.
I think that once people understand the patterns,
Yeah.
like it changes things. Like people don't get the patterns yet, right?
Mhm.
Like the whole Adam and Eve. Does your God really reprimand Eve and punish her and give her horrible childbearing stuff? No, my God doesn't, but your God might, until
Yeah.
you awaken to it and clear the energy and then try on something new.
To me, just to share another story that's coming through is one of my friends, her husband and I ended up in this whole conversation about the afterlife. He's like, yep, there's heaven and there's hell. And I'm like, okay, well, not in my world. In my world, there's just heaven and awareness. Well, I get on, line and I YouTube all the time near-death experiences when someone almost dies. And they come to the gates of heaven and hell and they're like in the judgment zone or judgment lane, whatever. And I'm like, that's really interesting, because when I see near-death experiences, it's always light, magical, so much love, so much bright, like almost like you want to die because it's so powerful. And so what's underlying this is it's whatever you believe in is what's going to show up. I believe in that. You believe in heaven and hell. So of course that's going to come through when you do a search and it doesn't come up for me. And if you believe that there's hell and you're going to go to hell, then sure enough, you might just die and go to hell because you created it. So if they're going to create suffering, Adam and Eve, then because that's what they believe, then that will happen.
And people, how many times have people said, I believe in the Bible? Have you read it? You're believing in all the suffering. Basically, that's what it is, right?
You're believing that you need to go through war. You're believing that you need to have these horrible challenges that come up in life. Not saying that we don't. We do, but I would say they impact us infinitely less than they would another person.
We don't hold the space.
We're like, okay.
It comes into our awareness and we literally clear the energy and it's gone.
Yeah.
But we've been doing this for years, right? And how does somebody start?
Yeah.
How does somebody step into it? Contact us.
Yes. Contact us. Okay. Next thing
we'll support you.
We'll support you. We actually have a ton of meditations and healing meditations that I got to put up somewhere so people can access them, figure out what we want to do on that. But yeah, we used to lead our own, I want to call it church, but church to me is just a community of gathering people that are sharing belief. So yeah, we have some 30 plus epic meditations.
Really good.
Yeah. So you can play around with that. There's also stuff on YouTube. But also you can literally just shift your world by saying clear and transmute, delete whatever feels right to you, anything that's showing up.
And believe that you have the power to change it, because that's the other thing. If you feel like you can't change it, then you're not ever going to change it. And the patterns are going to keep repeating over and over again. I had a client today, actually, her and her husband, I'm like, nothing's going to change until you see him differently. So you're going to have to find the love to see him differently, to let go of the pattern. Because I showed her all these links. I'm like, this is where it's coming from. Imagine what he felt like when he was doing it when he was a little boy. And it's just like, find compassion in these people, because it's not like they just are programmed that way from their parents. And I promise you, once you strip the ego off of everybody, we're just love. That is 100% truth. We are just love. There is no judgment. There's no shame. There's none of that. Like, you just walk in love. And anywhere where nobody believes me right now, I would like you to clear and transmute all of that energy.
Yeah.
I challenge you to try it on.
Thinking like to really land this again is like, if you think of hiring a coach, like for me and for Susan, like we see the greatness in you. And if you want to take this on without hiring a coach, you could, pretty sure you can intuitively think about who's in your corner, reach out to them and say, give me my 5 greatest strengths, my 5 greatest weaknesses, or what you see me doing. And, be willing to be open to receive the feedback. And then you'll have a really good idea of what people see in you, because often we're so full of all these stories that we can't see the greatness that's within us. So if you can get that feedback for yourself, and you want the truth, you want the negative, you want the good, because when you get the negative, and if you don't like it, then you clear it. You don't say F you for saying that to me. You say, thank you. Thank you. What
a gift.
What else? Susan and I are always triggering each other purposefully. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, like, give it to me. She'll make me like, oh, she's like, Bethany, you aren't. I'm like, no, I'm processing.
It goes both ways, right? Like, I had the hardest time coming out to where you are.
Oh, yeah.
I literally was dragging my feet. And sure enough, we moved through it.
She didn't want to come to my baby shower because she didn't want to leave her family and get on a freaking plane. And she had fears of death, clear and transmute, all that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like just crazy fears of like leaving her family. So she showed up to my baby shower, and I can tell you there was such an epic shift internally, like her power, her confidence, like it was like a whole nother level. I was like, oh my God, who are you?
It's so amazing when you shift the energies, when you hold on to it.
Yeah.
There's nothing but just pure love on the other side.
All right. Thank you for joining our chit chat.
Yeah, thank you for listening. It was amazing.
Hope we've expanded your world. I'll catch you on the next one.
Super excited. Love you.